Stage 9. The finest in the land. Anina came round to play with Biff and Chip. Wolf and Woman came too, and so did Nadine. I'm 6 next week, Keeper told them. Do you want to come to my birthday? 6, you're catching up with me, said Woman. Mom took Keeper to the shops. When he had gone, Woman had an idea. Let's form a band. Then we can play Happy Birthday to Keeper. But his birthday is next week, said Nadine. We'll need the time to practice, said Woman. Biff liked the idea from forming a band. The boys were not so sure. We can play instruments, said Wolf. You and Chip can play the kazoo, said Biff. Nadine can play the tambourine, and we can all sing, said Anina. At last they were ready to play. Woman started them off. 1, 2, 3, she said. They began to play Happy Birthday. It sounded quite good. It sounded even better when they played again. Suddenly the magic key began to glow. The magic took the children on another adventure. Help, called Anina. Is there a happy instrument? I hope my guitar doesn't get broken, said Woman. The magic took the children back in time. It took them to the Middle Ages. Who are these people? asked Nadine. Why are they doing tricks? They must be the entertainers, said Anina. I think they're practicing. At first, the entertainers didn't see the children. They went on practicing. The juggler kept dropping the balls. The girl on stilts held onto the tree. If they're entertainers, they're not very good, said Biff. No wonder they're practicing. One of the entertainers saw the children. He ran across to them. My name is Jones, he said. You must be the musicians. You're not proper musicians, said Woman. I have a job for you, said the man. But, said Biff. The man looked at Wolf's guitar. What a strange instrument, she said. A girl looked at Biff's recorder. What a strange pipe, she said. You look a bit young to be musicians, said Jones. You better play us a tune. Suddenly, a man on a horse rode up. He looked very cross. Are you the entertainers? He shouted. You should be at the castle by now. The musicians were late, said Jones, but we aren't ready now. Then hurry, said the man. The dog has to be kept waiting. He peered at the children. Are these the musicians? He asked. They look very young. They are finest in the land, said Jones. But, smiled Woman. The man made everyone go to the castle. The children ran behind. How can we entertain the Duke? Biff said. You're not proper musicians. Don't worry, said Jones. I bet you can play something. You all have instruments. We can only play one song, said Nadine. It's called Happy Birthday. You only played it on someone's birthday. I don't know it, said Jones, but it sounds perfect. It is the Duke's birthday. That's why we are going to entertain him. The Duke was waiting with his wife and daughter. They looked at the entertainers. The entertainers gave a low bow. The Duke's daughter looked surprised. We better bow as well, whispered Wolf. It's not every day we meet a Duke. The Duke peered at the children. The musicians were very young, he said. They're the finest in the land, said Jones. They had better be good, said Doc. I'm very fond with music. They had made up a song for you, said Jones. The entertainers went on practicing. They were still not very good. They're terrible, said Nadine. I don't think they're proper entertainers. Something funny is going on. Look out. Here's come the Duke's daughter, said Wolf. The Duke's daughter ran up to one of the entertainers. She gave him a hug. "Oh, Hugh, I'm so glad you're here," she said. "I said I would find a way," said Hugh. "You see," said Nadine, "I felt something funny was going on." The Duke's daughter was called Edith. She and Hugh were in love. "We're not really entertainers," said John. We're here have to help Edith." "My father won't let me marry us," said Edith, "so we want to run away." "Why pretend we're entertainers," said Jip, "when you're so terrible at it?" "This was the only way we could get into the castle," said Hugh. "Please help us," said John. All right," said Nina. Hugh gave Edith the bottle of sleeping mixture. "Pour this mixture into the wine," she said. "Do it before the feast begins tonight. It will set everyone asleep," said John. "Then we can get away safely." Edith took the bottle. "Leave it to me," she said. "The entertainers made the children dress up. I feel silly dressed like this," moaned Jip. "You need to look apart," said John. "Would everyone be asleep?" asked Nina. "I hope so," said John. It was time for the Duke's fast. Many people were there. The servants took the great dishes of food. There was plenty of wine for them, everyone to drink. Edith was worried. She had put the sleeping mixture into the wine, but no one had fallen asleep. Now it was time for the entertainment. "This is not what I planned," hissed John. "Why has no one fallen asleep?" "The mixture shouldn't work," said Jip. "What shall we do now?" asked Hugh. "We'll just have to entertain them," said John. The entertainers were terrible. Everyone began to shout and throw food at them. The dog was angry. "Entertainers," he shouted, "you're really terrible. I will put you in the dungeons." "Wait," begged John. "Please hear the musicians. They are finest in the land." The children got ready to play. Mama started them off. "1, 2, 3, she said. They began to play Happy Birthday. It sounded quite good. It sounded even better when they played again. The people clapped and cheered. "Excellent," said the dog. "Played it again." Wilma had an idea. She whispered to Hugh, "Creep out now and take Edith." Then she clapped her hands. "This time I'm going to teach you the words," she said. "You can all join in." Wilma teach everyone the words to Happy Birthday. Edith slipped away. No one saw her go. "You're the finest in the land," said the Duke. "What other tunes can you play?" Hugh and Edith escaped from the palace. There were some horses waiting for them. "Tomorrow we will get married," said Hugh. "Do you think your father will give his blessing?" "Of course he will," said Edith, when he sees how happy we are." "It's notice from Edith," said the Duke. "She has run away to get married. I suppose we should chase after her." Suddenly the Duke gave a yawn. "I feel very sleepy," he said. "Maybe I'll chase after her when I had a snooze." "Everyone is asleep," said Wilma, "so sleeping mixture worked in the end." The magic key began to glow. "That was a strange end of the adventure," said Jip. "There's no one left awake to say goodbye to." The magic took them home. "We don't have to practice Happy Birthday again," said Nadine. "We are pretty good. Then Cooper came in. "What have you all been doing?" he asked. "Just messing about," said Biff. It was Cooper's 6th birthday. The band played Happy Birthday. That was brilliant, said Kipper. I don't know if we're such good musicians. Of course we are, said Wilma. We are finest in the land. The end.
Good job.